This is Colin Fitzgerald with Arrowhead Camper Sales in Mayfield, Kentucky. We're going to take a look at a 2023 8291 CL Rockwood Signature fifth wheel. It's actually a new floor plan from Rockwood. It was debuted last fall at the open house. It's the first one that we've had that I've been able to make a video of. It's a rear kitchen mid-living unit. These floor plans have really kind of caught back on in popularity, it seems like, at least among products that we sell. So again, it's a mid-living unit, 3 slides overall. And we're going to take a look at this new floor plan. So again, 8291 CL, that's your exact name there of the model, excuse me. And when we enter in here, I'm going to zoom out and quickly pan around here. So there's the rear. And then I'm going to turn this air off real quick. It's June in Kentucky, so it's hot here. I had them on just to keep it cool. And then there's the front. We're going to start at the front first. Okay, so here at the front, going to be similar to most of the Rockwoods with the bed slide, but we're still going to look at it to see it. Big bed slide here. There's a king bed in this unit. You can see on both sides of the bed, they put outlets, USB ports, small nightstands there, windows, of course, as well. Nice little headboard there. And it's more deluxe than just like it's not just a panel. It's actually a headboard that is raised off there. So it just looks more residential. Space on both sides of the bed, as you can see. The bed does lift up. You got storage down there below that. Nice and neat, finished out well. And then, of course, the front, we love the way they do the closets. So you've got on the right side here 2 sliding doors. I'm going to show you both of them sliding first. The way they've done this is really neat. So if you wanted to, you could put either a combo washer dryer or a split unit. So these shelves come out if you choose to. And then you could obviously either have just a single unit in here, or you could have a split washer and dryer recessed back there into the front cap. Or if you have no desire for it at all, then don't worry about it. You just got more storage space in your closet. So a lot of options here. There's a lot of storage. As you can see, shelves there. You've got a little closet rod there. Double shelves above. They did a cool job with the accent lighting, and then this really pretty trim in the doors to make it look neat. So again, more storage. It actually even continues over to that area, as you can see. And they got more hanging storage here. That shelf comes out if you want. You know, one of the things that Rockwood does a good job with is flexibility, and then obviously details. But you know, you've got a lot of different options here as far as how you want to store your stuff. So really cool setup that way. 2 airs on this unit. It's 50 amp. Both airs are ducted. That's one unique thing about having 2 airs. Some units in this length price range might not always have a second air that's ducted, but 2 ducted airs here. At the foot of the bed, more storage, double windows, which I like just to have more light coming into the unit. And then night roller shades here in the bedroom. In the bottom, we're going to see day and night shades. But in the bedroom, of course, they're expecting to just be sleeping, just night shades. TV hookups there. There's a backer on the wall, as you can see. AC ducts they're ducted together. So if you just have one air running, it can cool the unit entirely. You don't have to have them both running to have airflow to the ducts. And then lots of LED lighting. Rockwood always does a good job putting more than most brands. Going out, as you can see, there is an actual door here, not a sliding door or anything to your bedroom. Rockwood does a neat job of a little magnetic holder there. You know, if you're not level exactly or whatever, helps to keep that backing out of the way. And then here we go. We're now at our master bath. So nice linen closet. Again, the size of this unit, take that into consideration. We're not talking about a 42-foot 5-slide fifth wheel, but a good size linen closet. We have 4 shelves here. The one at the bottom is massive. You can see it goes all the way back into there, so really big area there. One thing about the cabinetry in this, hidden hinges, and then we have, of course, solid, as far as this is concerned, it's all wood there. Nothing like a cheap panel or anything of that nature. Looking at the shower, triple sliding glass doors. You do have a little seat in here as well, and then shelving and a skylight. So really nice shower, the same style we see in most of our bigger fifth wheels. Max air fan with a cover here in the bathroom. Foot flush toilet there, and then a sink with 2 doors below it, which I like. It just shows you there's a little more space than normal. That's your inverter switch, by the way. We'll talk about that in just a minute. And then you've got a medicine cabinet above with storage to the right of it as well. Now, there is a sliding door to this room, which I like. I don't like a bathroom door, that swings out onto that platform. So this is a case where I do like a sliding door just because it makes sense. And if you ever have one, you know how hard it can be to stand on those steps with the door swinging out at you. So here in the hallway, kind of command central. You've got your control panel, built-in monitor panel. Lots of light switches are controlled by this. Water heater, gas and electric switch, water pump, tank heaters, the Wi-Fi booster. You can connect to this thing with Bluetooth as well. You got awning controls and you got your slide controls. So this is kind of command central. You've got your thermostat that controls both the airs and the furnace right there. You got your solar controller. So this has a solar panel already on it. You saw the inverter switch. It's got an inverter that controls several outlets in the unit. Most of those are labeled, like at the bed, they'll be labeled with a little inverter circuit. And then you've got your ceiling fan control here. So lots of your controls are right here in the middle of the unit. Now, again, we already saw this, but looking down at the rear of the unit, so it's a rear kitchen. But the coolest thing about this, way they've done it, is you have 4 seating areas total, 3 in your living room, and then, of course, 1 in your kitchen. So let's look at the living room first. I'm going to turn and face this direction. So we're looking toward the front of the unit. You got 2 trifold sofas. This is a longer one than the other one, as you can see, because it's not in that slide. So big trifold sofa here, still a great trifold sofa there. And then the theater seats there, which are directly across from your TV. Really nice sized TV here. There's some storage above it as well. Soundbar and fireplace below. But then lots of windows in this. It's very, very open. Again, we're talking about a unit that I can show you right here. Our exact length and weight is 10,195 pounds and 37 feet long. So we're not talking about something that's 42 feet long. Lots of windows. You can see down here as well, it does have the day shades in addition to the night shades. But again, lots of floor space because of our opposing slides also. So nice living room. There's a ceiling fan. There's another max air fan in this unit here in the bedroom with the cover. There's our second air we talked about earlier. And then notice the slides themselves. Both of these slides are 3 foot deep. They're flush floor. There's no carpet. It's that woven, kind of like boat vinyl flooring. They're tall as well. They're rack and pinion, so they're easy to work on if you have a problem. And again, notice tons of big windows on this side, especially if you've got a view on your door side. Man, you can utilize it with those windows. But both sides have it. I mean, there's windows all over the place. We have table and chairs in this one. You've already got 2 other sleeping spaces with the trifold sofa, so table and chairs seem to be the appropriate way to equip this one. And then at the back, at the kitchen, a lot of things similar to a regular ultralight, but we do have thicker countertops, and the Signature is more of a residential style. Big sink, big stainless steel sink, pull-out sprayer faucet. Rockwood has all sorts of these little outlets that pop up and hold like that, so lots of those there. Nice windows here at the back and at the side of the unit. Triple burner stovetop and an oven with a stove sparker. Lots of different cabinets. I mean, there's a lot of storage in this kitchen, again, for the size of the unit. Big microwave. That's a really, really good size microwave. I think it's probably actually bigger than my one at home. And then at the back, we have a nice fridge here. You know from watching my videos, these have just taken off. 12-volt fridges. They're so much better than the old gas electrics. They cool quicker. They're less expensive. Just 12 volt. There's no LP and 110 to have to deal with on troubleshooting. So that's an 11 cubic foot refrigerator. A lot of storage there. And then a great pantry. Motion sensor light, as you saw there. Floor to ceiling storage. I mean, it's just really good. So in my opinion, for any unit, but especially for a 37 footer, this is a lot of space. All right, and then one more vent here in the bathroom as well. So this is looking from the rear of the unit toward the front. All right, let's go outside. We'll take a look at some things there. Do want to show you before we go out. One of the things that's changed, all Rockwood now is using Asdale. For a long time, like if you look back at my videos from probably maybe 2 years ago even, only the smaller units were using Asdale. Now they've gone to all Asdale. Some people are just adamant about that. Some people just couldn't care less. Whatever. I just want y'all to know, those of y'all that just watch videos for information, that is a change. And then here's the thing that Rockwood always does a good job summarizing the things they do. Pause the video, you can read that, because I know I'm going to forget something, but I do want to show you that. Now, on the exterior, a couple things to point out. All Rockwoods, a couple things they do. We got the Rockwood the Moorride step above steps, excuse me, with the quick adjust feet, which I like versus some other brands. Wider doorway than a lot of competing brands. This is a friction hinge door, and they have a catch here. Some people just like using the catch instead of relying on the friction hinge. Rockwood gives you both. Big grab handle at the door, and then the key lock system, which is so much simpler than having a bunch of different keys. One key works every single compartment door on the unit. They still put a window in their door as well. A lot of companies have cut that out for cost. I think it looks weird, but they still put a window in there, which I love. 2 awnings on this. So Rockwood realized, hey, this slide could interfere with somebody's awning coverage. Let's just put an awning on it as well. So we got 2 awnings on this. Metal wraps on both for protection of the exposed awning canvas. On our compartment doors, of course, we have slam latch heavy duty compartment door latches instead of like a cheap plastic one. Magnetic compartment door latches there. We do have frameless windows with dark tint. Dual gas and electric water heater right there. Enclosed underbelly with heated tanks. Nice aluminum wheels on that. Dexter Torflex axles, of course. Tire pressure monitoring system that comes standard with it. Goodyear endurance tires. It's just the way Rockwood does it. Everywhere you look, you've got an upgrade. 4-point electric auto level. On the slide itself, we have outside TV hookup. There's a mount here, although most people honestly just put it on a table. Outside speakers. You can see those big windows there on this side of the slide. The Rockwood rail, as I call it, where you can put that little shelf on it. You can put the griddle on it. Whatever you want to do with it. Really flexible system. There's a little quick disconnect down there. And they send you hoses as well, so you can hook that up if you want to hook the griddle up there. One thing about construction that I love, Rockwood bonds everything but the floor. So bonded slide ins, bonded sidewalls, bonded rear walls. No cheap free-hung fiberglass on these. Everything but the floor is bonded. You do not want a bonded floor. That's a recipe for a spongy floor. So still putting a ladder on the back. A lot of brands have cut that out. They still do that to make it easy to get on the roof to check for maintenance. Little spray port here at the back just for convenience. Receiver hitch already mounted to the bumper for a storage rack. 50 amp service, of course, with 2 airs on this unit. And then one of the things I love about Rockwood, they just do a good job of using whatever space they can. So this is actually at that rear corner underneath your countertop. Just a nice little storage area. You can use from the outside if you want. And the same thing here. Just access to that, nice and simple. As far as termination points, usually people ask about that. You've got one here for your rear kitchen gray tank. You're gonna have some more at the front for your bathroom. We'll look at that in a second. Again, rack and pinion slides, and they're so easy to work on, so easy to adjust. In fact, that right there will be your crank for the other slide. Actually, that's probably for your spare tire. The other one may be up front, but you can manually crank these if you want. It's just easy to work on and adjust and lubricate. So from a service technician point of view, for those of y'all that do your own maintenance, that's a big benefit to me. Right here, here's your other termination point with that'll be your gray and black for your bathroom. There's your fresh tank drain underneath there, the big white gate valve. Low point drains here also. Little work light on this side of the unit, just if you're out here at night working on stuff and forget your phone. You got a fresh tank fill here. There's your furnace output. And then your docking center right here with a Nautilus system. Man, that easy to winterize. I do most of our winterization here along with Austin and my dad and Andrew. Man, it's just easy to winterize. Turn those valves. You got your winterization hookup here, and there's no getting to the pump, no getting to the water heater. Much simpler. Black tank flush, of course. Let me get this hose out of the way. Black tank flush, of course, right there. TV hookups, another spray port over here, and then an outlet up in there as well. Now, in the pass-through here, I didn't turn the light on. In the pass-through, a couple things to look at. There's the griddle, as you can see. I talked about that in the table. There's a manual crank over there. Look how neat. It's well finished. I don't know what you call this. I call it like garage floor mat material. It just looks neat, much better than carpet, of course. There's your inline water filter if you choose to use that on board, or if you want to choose to use one that's on the water hose itself. Whatever, just use a water filter. Your auto level controls are right here. You're gonna have two 30-pound LP bottles instead of two 20s. There is storage in the front also. And then the turning point pin box by Kurt. If you've got a short bed or you're just concerned about turning radius, in general, you can lock it here using a wedge, which is, there's usually one on it right there. And then you can unbolt it here, and then you can have it turn there instead of turning at your pin. So that's nice. If you have a short bed truck, you gain some turning radius there. That's standard and factory on all Rockwoods. So I think that covers it. 2023 8291 CL Rockwood Signature fifth wheel triple slide rear kitchen model. The link in the description will take you to our website. There's more pictures there. There's full pricing information with MSRP and sale price. There's options listed. And of course, you can call or text anybody in our family. We'll be happy to help you. Our number is 270-247-8187. Again, I'm Colin Fitzgerald with Arrowhead Camper Sales in Mayfield, Kentucky. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel and have a great day.